Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium video. Here we have an EXEGGUTOR. Now, EXEGGUTOR wasn't the Pokemon that Scotty did request. He actually requested size spam, so any type of strategy surrounding size spam. So I decided, let's have a little bit of fun with this. Let's go ahead and try out EXEGGUTOR. Now, EXEGGUTOR is really cool and interesting Pokemon because you can run Trick Room on it while also getting access to Chlorophyll. So you do have the double option. You can't focus, and you can focus really well either in Trick Room or out in the sun. Now, because of that, we do have... Okay, that's a T-Tar. That's the Trick Room part of our thing. But we have the Charizard here. Charizard is the sun part. That is our sun Gigantamax. When we are in sun, we go Charizard. When we are in sun, we obviously need the Torkoal to set the sun. And then we have the Dusclops to set the Trick Room. This Trick Room half is interesting as well. Does have the Indeedee, does have the Dusclops in case I want a more solid Trick Room. I mean, the EXEGGUTOR does have the Trick Room, but it's also very weak, and it's also an EXEGGUTOR. I do have the Focus Sash to kind of help us out a little bit, but Fake Out does kind of stop that problem. But if we have the Indeedee, we're able to prevent the Fake Out entirely. And Indeedee allows us to Psychic Spam. And then T-Tar just kind of that broken, you know, Dynamax at the end there. It's strong. What can I say? You guys know what T-Tar is. You know what T-Tar does. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see this team in action, go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want a rental code, you can wait till the end of the video after you can kind of see how the team functions. Or if you don't feel like waiting, it is down below in the description. While you're here, go ahead and hit the like button if you're excited to see EXEGGUTOR, and let's get on to the battles. Starting off the day against the Roserade. You do not see Roserade too much, but looking at my opponent's team does have that little bit of a Trick Room option, which, you know, we don't mind too much. We do have the Torkoal, which can kind of not blow past his team, but can deal with it a little bit better than normal. I do think Sun is the key here. In fact, maybe Psychic Spam. Let's do Psychic Spam lead with Torkoal in the back. That should be fine, right? And then Charizard. I like that. I like that a lot. He does have that Trick Room option, like I said before, but I think we have the key Pokemon to deal with everything that Ron has on his team. I'm very excited. Common question of the day. What are we gonna make it today? I don't know. What's your favorite book, guys? What books do you like? To be honest, I can't even keep up with the Discord chat, so I don't read too much. But if I were to say read, I read subtitles in anime. If I were to say read, what books should I read? That instant is a little scary. We don't have to set up the sun yet. We could take this opportunity to make Lapras go night-night. And then follow me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pray for a sleep powder. I'm also, okay, it's going for the protect, whatever. Probably just trying to protect itself from a leaf storm. But that's why I went for the follow me here, just so I don't take an incoming Flare Blitz. I just want to put you to sleep. Here comes the Flare Blitz. Instant is going to take a lot of damage now. Not Instant, Indeedee. And the burn. That burn doesn't make too much of a difference, but a burn is a burn, and both is annoying. Do we just same play? Lapras actually outspeeds. I think I want to switch into Torkoal here to take that Flare Blitz a little bit better. Does my opponent have any grass types they can switch into? Roserade. Should we go for the Expanding Force instead, predicting the Roserade switch in? That's a really big play. But I think it's what I'm doing. Expanding Force. Show me Roserade. Indeedee switches out, which is normal because Indeedee's faster. Show me the Lapras switch out, please. Dang it. It's okay. We're still getting damage on Lapras. I'm so surprised they just kept the Lapras there. That does half. Okay. Look at Exeggutor showing off today. We're going to live at 1 HP because of Focus Sash, and Lapras is gonna do something. Freeze Dry. Oh, we're doubling into Exeggutor. Exeggutor is a threat, guys. Okay, honestly, whatever. What we can do now here. We could go back with Indeedee. Or we could just Charizard. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's just Charizard. Let's just do Charizard things. Incineroar will not be able to touch us. Except for like an incoming, Actually, maybe it will be able to touch us. Maybe I don't want. I mean, I think I still want to just Heat Wave. But maybe I do want to go for the Incin. And maybe I want to Max Quake the Incin even. Do we show the Max Quake? Heck yeah, dude. Let's get rid of Incin. We'll raise our special defense for the Lapras. We'll prevent him from going for a Parting Shot, which is like the only way you can really deal with this Charizard right now. And I don't think that Incin switches into like a flying type. It'd be kind of weird. If he didn't make the play to switch in the Rosary with the Sleep Powder, I don't think my opponent makes the play here to switch into flying type. Which is just like, that's just me gauging my opponent to see their play style and how risky they like to play, or, you know, how many predictions they like to make. Because there are certain opponents that will just do the obvious play every single turn. And there are some opponents that make big prediction plays and change it up and stuff like that. As the Dynamax is coming through, and that is a Pokeball. Is this the Incin? Oh my god. This is what I mean. Like, you can't predict this. The Incin Dynamax. You're giving up your residence here? That's mind-boggling to me. And you're protecting with it. Bruh. Okay. Hello, Max Quake. Thank you, Scorching Sands, for giving us access to a ground move. That did not do anything. Assault Vest? Should I be terrified right now? No, it's just a flare. I'm already on fire, dude! Does Heat Wave clean it up here? If it's Assault Vest, no. Yeah, not enough. Interesting decision making by my opponent. I'm just gonna body press the Incin. And I'll take this opportunity to set up the Wildfire on the field. I don't want the Wildfire not to go put on the field. Oh, fine. Even better. An extra turn for me. We'll get rid of the Lapras. And set the Wildfire. Yeah, this turn is super good for me. I'm pretty sure my opponent was not expecting a ground move to come out of the Charizard. Also, I used to think Body Press Torkoal was a meme, but I've been converted. It's so good. Now let's see what the other Pokemon my opponent brought are. If I recall correctly, my opponent had like a very slow team, which is why I haven't clicked the Max Airstream button yet. I don't feel like I need it. Togekiss? Whatever. Let's go for the Body Press on Incin. And let's just GMax Wildfire. Actually, I guess we might as well Airstream, right? It would help us a little bit with the speed. It would give us, like, going for Max Wildfire again here doesn't really do anything for us field effect wise or like stat wise, but it is our highest damage output. Base 150 plus sun plus solar power. Yeah, and I want a straight OHKO on this Togekiss. I don't want to worry about Togekiss after this turn. And the reason why I want a straight OHKO is because I don't want to body press into this Togekiss. I want to body press onto that Incineroar. Max Darkness. Okay, so he does have a Dark move, which is making me really, really think it's Assault Vest. But look at how little that did. It might be Assault Vest, but it's still like super specially defensive. It's not offensive at all. I don't know why my opponent clicked the Dynamax button. Anyway, Body Press will be able to clean up the Dynamax Pokemon. And now, show me a Roserade. Show me something funny. Something I could just look at and laugh. It actually has to be a Roserade, right? Considering the other Pokemon my opponent brought. Oh no, it's Conkeldurr. Oh yeah, we don't care about this. We don't care about this one bit. Let's go ahead. We'll go for the Yawn just because that's the better, like, late game play. And let's go for a Scorching Sands. No, screw it. Let's go for Blast Burn. I just wanted to see a Scorching Sands animation, but I gotta stop getting greedy. You never know. This Conkeldurr could just sweep with, like, Choice Scarf's Rock Slide for all I know. And Charity Berry might not be able to help me at this health. There's no way. If this is Choice Scarf Conkeldurr, I quit Pokemon. No, we're just gonna outspeed. Gonna go for the Blast Burn. Gonna be able to easily OHKO this Conkeldurr here in the sun. GG! Alright. Well, I brought Exeggutor to try to do something. But Charizard just decided to just scooch Exeggutor over and take all the spotlight. Anyway, let's see if Exeggutor can do a little bit more in this next upcoming battle. That's a Tentacruel. I mean, I've played Tentacruel before. It's honestly not a terrible Pokemon. So I can kind of get behind that Tentacruel. I think we want to Trick Room this game. Like, Charizard does not help us too much. Yeah, I think we totally want to Trick Room. Let's go Exeggutor. Let's go Indeedee. Let's go Tyranitar. Let's go Torkoal. I'm really liking that. Let's give it a shot. That way we can also try to showcase our Psy Spam a little bit more, which is really nice here because my opponent has 0 Dark types. We actually might be given the opportunity to just sit here and Psy Spam. But I think I do want to get the Trick Room up first, if anything. Because there are a couple Pokemon on my opponent's side that do kind of scare me a little bit. I'm afraid of the Intimidate spam from the Arcanine. I'm afraid of the Gyarados. And, you know, the Rillaboom and the Snorlax could have a fighting move. The Gyarados is just going to have a water move. I mean, I'm bringing Sun, so Gyarados isn't, like, my biggest problem. I also think Sun is, like, the best option here against his double water types. I'm curious what this Tentacle wants to do. I've only seen it for like Brutal Swing, Choice Scarf stuff. Gyarados, Snorlax? This is a situation where I'm like, okay, maybe I don't want to Trick Room right now. Maybe I just want to Psy Spam? Or just start putting Snorlax to sleep, right? How confident am I in double Expanding Force to do a load of damage to this Snorlax? I gotta say, I'm feeling a little confident. Let's just Psy Spam here. I feel like I will do more damage than missing a Sleep Powder would warrant me. And for some reason, I really want to knock out the Snorlax. I don't know why. This could just be the Assault Vested Gyarados uses Bounce. I could follow me that next turn. That's fine. That is so weird. Anyway. Double Expanding Force. That's good damage. As long as I can break the berry. I fear the Belly Drum a little bit less. We'll get it down to like really low health. Low enough to where 1 Expanding Force will be enough. Darkest Lariat. Oh, okay. Never mind. It is going to do big damage, but it's not going to be enough to KO me. Anyway, here I can just go for the Expanding Force again, and then follow me. We're just going straight Psy Spam, which is a little bit risky, because maybe I should be setting up my Trick Room. But I don't want to set up Trick Room until this Snorlax is removed from the game. It does make me feel a little bit better that it did go for, you know, just an attack and not go for the Belly Drum. Gyarados going to complete its bounce, go into the Indeedee. It is going to get the Paralysis, which is a little bit sad. We will worry about that next turn. Let's see how much damage we could chip away at my opponent. Here, good damage. Critical hit on Snorlax. And it's a 2-hit KO on the... That's great. You guys ready for a play? My opponent just goes for bounce again, right? So this is what we do. We expanding force, hard swap, and Torkoal. That way we outspeed everything on the field and we just get 2 clean KOs. This is why this strat is so, like, it's so fun. Because we have such speed control in our hands. Swap out the Indeedee, go into Torkoal. Torkoal now gonna proc our Chlorophyll boost with the sun, making us like what, base? Like we're like super fast here. Snorlax actually goes for protect. That's interesting. Anyway, we're gonna be taking out this Gyarados. Still no Dynamax on either side of the field. I mean, I'm saving it for Tyranitar for sure. And I believe there was no Pokemon that our opponent... I mean, he can change the terrain right now, but since we swapped in the Torkoal, we could just swap in the Indeedee next turn if he decides to bring in the Rilla. Tentacruel? Okay, hear me out. I think he swaps in a Rillaboom here. He had Rillaboom on his team, right? He swaps in the Rillaboom. And we're actually going to take this opportunity to give like a learning experience. Torkoal is the slowest switch out on the field. So I will always get my Indeedee out last. Which means the Psychic Terrain will always get up. If he switches, it will get up 100% of the time. I'm just gonna go for the Expanding Force onto the Tentacruel and then Hard Swap back into Indeedee. Now this is a crucial learning experience because if you guys didn't know, that means he doesn't swap out. Okay, that's good. The speed of the Pokemon in currently is the speed that gets taken into account when you switch out, when switch outs happen. It's not the speed of the Pokemon that's switching in. That made no sense, but I hope that I taught somebody out there something. Anyway, that's a big Tentacruel. You're not gonna appreciate an Expanding Force. It's so weird how you double protect. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Tom. Woo! Big damage. Procking weakness policy. That does concern me a little bit. I'm happy that my opponent is on his last 2 Pokemon. Is gonna go for the Max Ooze onto Exeggutor. I get 1 good hit off because to follow me. So what do I want to hit it with? I definitely think I go in T-Tar here. Go in T-Tar and I just what? Lash this thing out. In comes Rillaboom. Ugh. You don't want to see that. At least I don't want to see that. Rillaboom can fake out my Indeedee here. I think that's pretty obvious. So let's just Dynamax. Max Guard. And then Protect. We're going to double Protect here. We'll waste the turn of the Tentacruel's Dynamax too. I don't think I want to take a +2 Max Geyser. Even if I Protect, I don't think I want to take that. That sounds terrifying. So let's just take the Max Guard instead. Protect ourselves a little bit. Now, this could go horribly wrong if the Tentacruel decides to attack the Indeedee. Because Indeedee will not be able to protect itself. Gonna be Max Guard. Oh, come on! That was the play, too! Oh, you just went for Grassy Glide. Okay, you really wanted that T-Tar gone. Never mind. Okay. Here's my issue, though. We don't take a Grassy Glide. We just have to hope for the best. Go for the Max Darkness on Tentacruel. Hope that we can KO and / hope that we can live a Max Geyser. I believe we can, but we at least want to redirect the Grassy Glide into the Indeedee. And we do. We don't get paralyzed here, which is really nice. My opponent clearly doesn't think they can knock us out either, which is nice. Because they're unsure about it, which means we should be a little bit happy. Maybe this Tentacruel is not a very offensive spread. Anyway, let's please live this. Yeet! Okay, it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot, but we're good. Now we're going to be given the weakness policy boost. We're going to be in the rain, but that's going to switch to sun real quick. The Rillaboom will probably be able to clean up our T-Tar, but that's fine. We have the Torkoal in the back to clean up the Rillaboom. Big damage on the Tentacruel. Are going to be able to take it out. Okay, amazing. That worked out really well. That worked out really well. My opponent could have messed us up there with that one paralyze. Could have really ruined us. If they actually had the opportunity to take out the Indeedee there, I do think that a Max Geyser plus like that Grassy Glide would have ended the game right there. Anyway, let's go ahead into Torkoal. This Rillaboom does not like looking at this turtle. I think the best play here is to just double in. Yeah, I can't think of a better play. Yeah, let's just Max Darkness, because I don't want to change the weather right now. Do we Heat Wave for the 90% accuracy, or just go for the Eruption? Let's just Erupt. Like, how much damage can Rillaboom do to Torkoal anyway? Oh, battle was canceled. Okay, cool. Well, the other reason why I decided to go for Eruption is because I felt like the Tyranitar was a target, because Tyranitar was the easy OHKO, so I might as well go for the guarantee hit and not give my opponent the opportunity to come back from that game at a, 2-1 deficit. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this team. I honestly do think that EXEGGUTOR is actually pretty fun and is really unique in the sense that it can Expanding Force and function in both Trick Room and out of Trick Room because of how slow it already is. And then, just with the addition of the Expanding Force like move, does give it kind of this really nice little niche that it does fit in. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about EXEGGUTOR down below in the comment section if you guys want to try it out. Here's a rental code, and if you guys don't feel like typing in the rental code, you have the Poképaste in the description as well if you want to try it on Showdown for some quick, fun games. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. If you did, like and comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're on a road to 10,000 subscribers. It has slowed down a little bit. Let's kick it back up, guys. Let's go ahead and get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. That's my goal. Every time Mike talks to me about this, Mike's like, that's a stretch, Kevin. I'm like, dude, nah, dude, we can do it. I believe in you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, like and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm Kevin. This is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out.